put it in.
We need to get like a bat cape or something.
Well, yeah. Well, normally we have jeans.
Does he have one? She's
Does.
like, he's like,
I'm like,
Oh,
we
it's
might
only
have the
five.
vacuum and the bat and mask.
I don't want to ask. I have no questions. I don't want to know.
You need to talk since you're live.
Yeah. Oh, well, we're live. We're talking. Except I put the computer in the wrong spot. So if you excuse me a second. Me, not you. Jeans usually are MC, and he is not here tonight. So I guess that means I have to do it. Right. All right, Jay, you wanna start us off?
Do I start us with what? What am I starting with?
Mike, you want to introduce what we're doing?
Sure. So, welcome. We're the North Idaho Whiskey Lovers Club, and we are doing a blind tasting tonight. And we are drinking and tasting 5 different selections from the Buffalo Trace Distillery, or Sazerac, many of you know. So, and we don't know what the lineup is, but we know they're all very similar in proof. So anything from, I think, 90 to 100 proof. And we're just going to try them, and we're all individually going to rank them to see what we like best. And then we'll kind of a group consensus at the end to see, we'll rank them based on I guess majority rules or whatever.
Yeah.
And see how we do.
Yeah, there is a method out here that I have. I've kind of told them about it. Is there's one in here that people just hate on from the company, and I like it. I know Mike's thoughts on it, but I want to see it kick some tail.
Old granddad?
Out here. Oh no, I did not put that in there. It's not from the same company. I know you don't like it, so I didn't put that in
I
there.
was like, are you messing with me?
No,
Man.
I didn't put that in there.
Yeah.
But we'll start with one. I know the lineup. I know what's out here. I do not know the order. These guys are pretty much don't know even what's out here. Mike has a little bit of an idea, but we do not know the order. You guys don't know what's out here. So
Who knows the order?
She does. Yeah.
So the
I'll be tasting.
so for those of you who may not know, so some of the bourbons from Buffalo Trace lineup could be just regular Buffalo Trace. It could be Weller, the Weller line. It could be like Elmer T. Lee. It could be Stag or Colonel Taylor, or what are some others that are
Let's see. What's up?
Is it benchmark in
all the
there?
benchmarks.
in
Yeah.
that line. Taylor.
So there's probably about 15 or so potential whiskeys that could be out here, and
I'm
Jordan
on a high
has selected
roller.
5.
So probably
Is this Buffalo Trace Antique Collection that we're trying here?
Yeah, right. Yeah. We'll see. But let's dig into number 1.
All right.
But real quick, the proof only goes up to 100.
Well, roughly. I want to keep them all within the same, roughly that same
We're not
proof.
getting any barrel proofs on this.
Okay.
I mean, you could
So
tell.
that eliminates like Stag.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We did Stag in the
And
last one.
you can try and guess
There's
what they
Buffalo
are,
Trace on
but
this.
it's really just a matter of preference.
If you would love to try a Stag, I do have them in there, and you're welcome to try it. Oh, by the way,
That's
this is
like,
George,
that's why I say it's
everybody.
straight on Buffalo
You got-
Trace. Son.
Nobody's seen George yet.
Yeah, new guy.
This
Cheers.
is
Cheers.
welcome. George, he's new to the group. I put an invite out there on the website for people that want to come over to this tasting. He answered up to it, and he's here.
And Jordan didn't disappoint, nor his wife.
Mainly the wife. Yeah.
Yeah, great food,
Yeah.
great lineup. Yeah, that's cherry. And great finish.
What is that?
It's always fun doing blind.
Nice and buttery.
Familiar. So familiar.
Yep.
So familiar.
I have an idea of what that one is. But so far, it's number 1.
So number 1 is ranking number,
Number 1
so
is
far.
ranking number 1.
So what do you think? What do you think, George?
I'd say 4th.
Fourth or
You can't
You
count
said
the
four.
order
You
you
were
had
just
before.
from Buffalo Trace Distillery, so does that taste familiar to you?
and you don't have to drink all of it if you don't want
Well,
to.
we gotta come back to
you
it,
can come back
right?
to
Yeah.
it. Yep.
Yeah. So that's
I have an idea what that one is. I'm not going to say
I
it
do too.
I want to know.
Yeah, talk about it.
Why not?
because
You're
I'm
not
going
gonna
to give it
skew me.
away.
I'm gonna say it's young.
I'm going to get a water.
Yeah.
Cleanse my
I'm
palate.
gonna say it's not a.
It's not an aged.
It's not an aged.
If Mike thinks it's young, then we're not on the same board.
That's George. Thinks
That's
it's
me.
young.
And I have no idea.
Separate you guys.
And the colors are all
Oh, close.
fairly similar.
Yeah.
That's food.
Okay, well that's good. So one is
I like it. Okay,
Yeah.
do you guys like it? Is the question.
Yeah.
Young.
you like it, Michael?
Yeah, it's a good basic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a lot of ethyl on the nose. I feel.
It does. Yes,
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, it does.
I feel like that's why it got the young.
Yep.
Young.
Yeah.
Got a little edge on the back, but not a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
No?
it's as. I don't
Yeah?
think it's
No?
super refined.
Give me something.
We told you
Give me a little
it's
bit
from the
until we
same
get done.
company.
Yeah.
I would
I'm just
guess the
gonna- I'm gonna write
benchmark.
down my
I'd guess the
guess.
benchmark, not knowing any of the
Yep.
other ones.
That's a good guess.
Okay,
Okay.
I know nothing.
Number two.
number 2.
Who invited me?
Well, your face is on the website.
Oh,
That has a
Those
different
marches.
nose.
Lighter nose than the first one.
Oh, what in the world is that?
That's
Lighter.
a different nose.
That's
right
a
there.
different nose.
different mash bill for sure.
Oh,
Is this a peach
it is
vodka?
yes, you guessed it.
Are you throwing in a vodka here just for the fun of it with some food coloring?
No,
That was not
Hey,
what
Kurt.
flavored.
Tiss.
that smells like a weeder.
A what?
Doesn't
Weeder.
did you try it?
Doesn't have a lot of depth.
You have to do it
And you
now.
loved
That's
it?
like a yeah.
I have no idea what this is. This is something I've never drank before.
I mean, it's
This smells. It smells like a weeded mash bill, like a Weller or maybe
No.
the Elmer.
Now I don't know.
Not a fan of the nose.
I know what that is.
and it's pretty light.
No, I
on
don't.
a-
It's
on a
not a-
flavor.
I get roses.
Pour roses? No.
Yeah. No, it is. It's lighter on the nose.
Yeah.
It doesn't have that spicy finish. But
I like the nose better.
Yeah, not a fan.
First one was better
I
on
like
the
it.
nose.
Well, crikey, I think I like that better than the first one.
I do.
No.
Jay, no?
No. First was definitely.
Does it remind you of old granddad?
Yeah, maybe actually.
Oh, granddad.
That's funny.
I hate it.
Well, do you like old granddad or old granddad bottle and bond? There's two of them. I prefer the bottle
The
and bond.
one was
114?
114.
I love the
I'm not a fan of the
114.
114.
He doesn't, but you didn't mind the bottle and bond.
I
I
know.
love,
Yeah.
I love the bottle and bond.
That's the
114,
100 proof.
not a big fan.
I'm the opposite. I love them both, but I love the 114 better.
I don't like that.
This one
Really?
smells like you
Not really, no.
You like
sprayed
that better than the first
some
one?
perfume in there before the tasting.
The
Are you throwing us
aftertaste
off?
is a little
It's
no.
harsh.
The aftertaste is starting to get to me on this one now.
The nose is just.
Okay, I
The
gotta.
nose is the worst.
I gotta cleanse this palate.
I don't know what that is. I've never had that before.
Can I have one of those cups? Is there a
Yes.
free cup here? Which one's free?
Those are all free. This one is taken here for me.
This one's mine back here.
Garrett, watch him.
Just cleanse the palate with a little water.
This nose is strange.
I want to try it again after I drink some water.
I have never had this before, I can guarantee you.
Yeah, I like it. But I like all Buffalo Trace products. So I'm a homer.
It has to be a Buffalo Trace product.
Your homies are
Yes.
Buffalo Trace, well, that lineup. Yeah.
But they have several different mash bills. And
Maybe it's the soap residue on the inside of my glass.
Maybe. We use harsh.
Are you trying to say it tastes harsh?
No, I'm
Yeah,
saying it
it's
smells fruity,
Yeah.
florally.
It
So
does
I get-
have that, but
might be a.
I'm
we get-
torn
we get
on
that
whether that's really good or not good. But I'm leaning.
Is it really good
more-
or really not good?
It's a weird thing to say,
Yeah.
but I'm leaning towards the good part.
I'm leaning towards I've never tried this before.
I have an
Right.
idea of what that one is.
Should we go on to
I
3?
can't go back.
All right,
Well,
yeah.
you guys
Oh,
ready?
yeah.
Y'all, you can go
I'm
back.
going back.
We're going to go back.
for smell. All right,
You guys
number
ready to go to
3.
3?
Yeah.
All right.
That smells more traditional.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's more.
Yeah,
Hold on.
that is like
Sorry.
if you're
That's a
smelling
bourbon.
Buffalo
That's a
Trace.
bourbon.
That's a bourbon.
Yeah. Just a pure golden caramel smell.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that's
Very
fantastic.
traditional, yeah.
So
Yep.
that makes number 2 taste like absolute.
My storage went 4 on this one.
Well, I don't want to go that far, but yeah. It's like if I had to sit down, I'd throw that one away so I could drink this.
Yeah, you would. I
Yeah,
would.
throw 2 away to
Yeah,
drink this one.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't throw away
3
one,
is
That was you.
but this one's
3
just
is
traditional.
fantastic.
This is a,
Yeah.
see, originally I was going to
Three
throw
is-
away 1 as far as the low rating, but it rated it's.
So
competes
3 is
with this 'cause it's
definitely,
different.
you know,
1's different. That's
plus
why
one.
I like it over this. But this is straight.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm
we'll
so-
go
I'm
live
so-
on Instagram a little late because my storage ran out on my phone, so we'll go live over on Instagram. They won't miss much.
Is one Instagram and one.
That's Instagram, that's Facebook. What I will do is I will download this one and put it onto YouTube.
So did you try?
I haven't tried it yet.
That's good. Yeah. That is my jam right there.
Traditional bourbon.
That tastes like a base Buffalo Trace.
That's better than a base.
Ooh.
Buffalo Trace.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I guess my base is
That's-
10-year-old Buffalo Trace. So it's like,
Well, that's Eagle Rare. Yeah. So Eagle. Well, that's one we didn't mention. Is Eagle Rare. That could be.
Oh,
in here.
that's right, yeah.
but I mean,
Our last taste blind we did was 10-year. Was it 10-year one?
Yeah,
The
it was
last one
all
we did?
10-year.
All
yeah,
10
because my
years.
older Buffalo Trace is more golden than the ones I see in the store now. And it's about 7 years old. my
Was it
Buffalo.
a?
Okay, well that went to number 1 for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, number 1.
I have an idea what that one's going to be.
Yeah, that's yummy.
Hey, will you pull up Instagram real quick and see if you can hear okay on there?
I'm on Instagram. Sending you stuff.
So we on to 4?
Let me cleanse. Let me cleanse here.
I should move this closer. I'm still hanging out on 3, but we're good.
I think you know what 3
You
is.
can.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
I like it. a lot.
Yeah, you like it a lot.
I think I hung out on this one.
At
Was it
my
you?
house,
Yeah, I was
yeah.
at your house for a while.
I think
Oh.
it is.
It's the same,
Okay.
yeah, it's the same deal. I know
No. No.
Now you
it-
understand.
It tastes like Taylor, but
All right, number 4.
That would make sense.
It wouldn't make sense. That's what I was thinking it was.
But not the small batch.
I just really hope the one that I want to finish high finishes in.
that's different.
This is low proof, I feel.
It has like
Oh,
a
I
little
like
bit more
that.
cinnamon.
Oh, yeah.
That nose is
It's kind of light on the nose.
really light.
Really? I thought it was heavier on the
We
nose.
shouldn't have went from that to anything.
The only one that was
Well, you went
better
from
on the nose.
cherry to this
Who
is
poured these?
that has like
Some burnt oak.
yeah,
Ooh.
and definitely cinnamon.
I like that.
So this is your bitch. I mean, the one that you didn't like.
Yeah.
The one you-
Ooh, this is my new number 2 here. Yikes.
That is
1.
I think I guess what that is.
I can get a little cherry on that.
What do you think?
I like it.
I'm thinking about it. I mean, definitely number 2 over the first 2.
Mm-hmm. That's
More of a traditional. I still can't figure this one out. I mean,
Yeah, I think that's
go to the nose on that
it.
one.
This nose on this is just weird.
It's just strange. It's like it's not right. Like something's wrong with that nose.
I got a feeling I know what that is. It's gonna make me really mad.
oh yeah, you too.
But you like it so well in this one, man. How haven't you been doing?
Ugh.
I like this one. This one's really. This one's different. That's why I like it.
Yeah. This
I
one is a
hope
little-
I'm wrong on that.
I'm gonna be curious.
I wish we could see the 5 bottles that are up
It'd make it a lot easier,
to
wouldn't it?
pick which one is
Yeah.
which.
Well, after we've tasted them.
Well, we're going to see which ones they
Well,
are.
no, like right now, they should be up on the wall, so we can be kind of pointing to which one is which.
And get out the old pepper, because that's not none of this, so.
Yeah.
That's good.
I know what number 1 is. I'm with Jay on that.
Number 1.
Well, number 3.
Oh, 3, yeah.
But which is my number 1.
Right, which is always my number 1.
I'm with you on that. I know what one you're getting at there.
You know what my favorite
Yeah, these are kind of 1 and 3 are
You're
kind
from
of
the
fighting for third place.
same-
Or 1 and 4 are fighting for third place.
Which one do you like better, the single
Really?
or the single barrel or
My
the
taste
small?
are
small
better.
barrel?
I'd have, I mean, in different ways.
Well, right, but either one of those.
Either one is
yeah.
great, yeah. Single barrel, probably.
All right, we're on 5.
On 5.
Save the best for last?
I don't know, maybe.
Oh, that has a different nose too.
Got some new viewers that I haven't seen on here before. That's cool.
Welcome.
If anybody's watching on Instagram, we came in a little late on there, but you'll catch up. Somebody is watching. Oh, busy.
This tastes rare to me.
Thank you.
Doesn't, I'm
Like
not
a
getting hard on
bird,
the
like a
nose.
bird that flies.
You like that one?
Yeah, there's
really
that
gagged
one.
on it.
Finally
Eagle
came.
Rare?
Yeah.
Might be the same mash bill, but might not be 10 years old.
What in the world?
How many bottles are in the
Oh, that's a lot.
Sazerac line?
A lot.
20,
20, so.
probably.
And I've only had probably 10 at the most, so.
But none of these are the high end.
Yeah.
So we're
Well-
kind of in that.
Yes, correct.
crazy
You're not.
Yeah.
All these bottles you'll be able to find, not regular.
Yeah, it's
In
100
Idaho.
proof and under, so they're going to be
Right.
the regular
I-
bottles.
In the blind tastings, I try not to put anything in there like that.
Ultra rare.
Ultra rare, like stuff you're not gonna
Having a hard time to
ever find.
choose.
Well, you did
the
last
word.
time. You put in the Mictors.
Well, I did.
Right.
I mean, but I still bought it in Idaho at the liquor store here in Kootenai County. Yeah,
Definitely 3, 4, 5 are my top 3.
that's exactly what I have.
One,
3, 4,
one and 2.
5.
I can
That
discard
is,
those.
I'm confused on this one.
Ooh, maybe not.
I'm going to go out for Eagle on the last one. Total guess.
It's all one. No.
Total guess.
No, the only one that's, I know it's 5 is the second one. That's my lowest.
So what do we think?
5 is your lowest?
What
No,
do
I
we
don't
think
have
bottle
one.
number 1?
Well, I'm gonna try them again real quick here.
What's the guesses for bottle 1 for sample 1?
Man, it's hard.
Let me see here. Let me tell you.
1 and 2.
I'm scared to say.
Well, we shouldn't
Put it
guess.
on-
We
put it
shouldn't
on.
guess because we know what the bottles are.
Well, true.
That's right. You shouldn't guess because you know what.
We don't know the order though.
to choose from.
Cheaters.
Total cheaters. What's your guess? Bottle 1, sample 1.
No guess. I'm actually deciding I don't really like it now. After the second time around, for some reason.
I
Well, because you
can't.
tasted better whiskey.
Yeah.
That are
Exactly.
your palate's warmed up to it.
I have my guesses, and I hope I'm wrong on them because since I know what's out there. Well, I'll tell you my lineup is I think number 3 is my number 1,
Yep.
4 is number 2,
Yep.
5 is number 3, and then I went 2-1.
Oh,
That's a
good.
coin flip.
Can we do something a little different now that we've tasted all of them? Can we know the 5 bottles?
Yeah. Why
Not
don't
the
you bring
order.
out the
Bring out the
5
five.
I'll bring out the
bottles?
5.
Yeah.
The 5
Yep.
and then let's
Because
see
I
if we
think-
can figure it out.
Mike, will you grab the one that's behind you?
Aviation gin. Yep.
Jim, that's number 2.
That's number 2. Might as well. I knew it.
So that is the benchmark single barrel. So that is the same mash bill as Blanton's.
I'm just setting these out. These are in no particular
No
order.
order.
No. Elmer.
I bet you that Elmer's number 2. 'Cause I've never.
I think it is too.
I've
That's
never.
a different mash bill.
Yeah, I've
It's
never.
a weeded mash bill.
The nose is.
Yeah, but I didn't like the Elmer last time I tried it. So that makes sense.
And I didn't like it
If
this
that's
time.
true.
So.
If it's number 2,
Then
that's
you're consistent,
that I'm consistent.
and you love E.H. Taylor.
I know what I hate. I know what I love.
Single barrel.
Oh, Traveler.
Traveler, I don't like Travelers too. I bet that's number 1.
That's why I wanted that one in here.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's what I was hoping
Now we need to know.
would.
So I'm going to
Yeah.
say that Taylor was probably 3, 4, 5. The Blanton.
Taylor's
So this is not the current order. This is what we have out here, though. We have Taylor single barrel,
Taylor's 3.
Elmer T. Lee, Benchmark, the single barrel, regular Blantons, and Traveler.
I had high hopes for Travelers.
Which Traveler is like a light.
I
sweet-
love Traveler.
I had high hopes. I bought 5 bottles the day I found it.
Really?
Yeah, the day it came out, I went and bought 5 because you never know with the Buffalo Trace lineup when it might be.
Do you still have 5 bottles of it?
I've got 4.5.
So you're not,
I'll
you're
trade
not
you.
a huge fan
I'll
of
trade
that.
you a Weller Special Reserve for a bottle.
Yeah,
of
I'll give you my Travelers.
All right.
I have all of them.
So you want to give us the order?
Oh wait,
Oh,
Let's
So-
see.
so
So let me
let me
double
What's
check.
your-
Let me double check here.
I'm not guessing this gonna be.
Watch the
Yeah,
Travelers
sound
is my
backwards
number
the most.
1.
I'm just gonna camp on this one.
This was my first.
bet these
That was
don't
my second. This
Yeah,
was my
sounds good.
third.
You
Fourth
know,
and fifth.
you know what's gonna be funny is if that's Traveler.
Yeah, the last 3.
Best part of the
So
blind
upset.
tasting.
Okay, I'll tell you what I think. Since we know that they're out here now, let me tell you what I think, and I don't know. I think number 1's Colonel Taylor. No, I lied.
No.
Number 3 is Colonel Taylor.
yep.
Number 4 is what's BM?
Bland's?
Benchmark.
Benchmark. Is number 4 is Benchmark. Number 5 is Blanton's. Number 2 is Traveler, and number 1 is Taylor or Elmer T. Lee.
Elmer.
So my guess is number 1 is the single barrel.
Which one?
This one
Taylor?
is no the
Benchmark.
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 Number 2 is Elmer T. Lee. Number 3 is E.H. Taylor. Number 4 I have as Traveler, and number 5 I have as Blanton.
Boy, we're way off. 5 you have of Blanton's? That's what I have.
That's what I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we
Yeah.
matched up on one more on the Taylor
I think
and the
3
Blanton's.
I have Benchmark
I think
and
3 and
Elmer
5 are
as
correct.
1 and 2. Benchmark, Elmer.
You think
I thought Blanton's for number 3.
number 1 is Benchmark?
I think number 1 is
I don't.
Benchmark.
Yep. I agree with his nose.
Benchmark,
It tasted
Elmer.
young.
Blanton's.
It tasted young.
No.
But I don't know Traveler as much as you do, so
1 might actually be Traveler, but I'm not going to change my. I think 1 might be actually Elmer T. Lee. I am not a fan of Elmer T. Lee.
I think that's number 2 because that is a total different mash bill.
You could
a
be
total
right.
different nose.
You
Yeah,
could be
the
right.
nose
on that.
is nothing I've
But
ever.
it could also be Traveler.
I've had Travelers. It doesn't have that nose. Not that bad.
And Elmer's expensive.
That's peanut.
Well, number 3's good.
I
so that's cool.
think that's.
Is that
Number
Traveler?
3, I think
No.
Blanton's. What did you think?
I
I
think
think
number.
it's Taylor. Colonel
Taylor.
I,
I consider both of those.
I,
the
I
same.
mean, I know it
You
is.
know
I'm
it is?
sorry.
As he came to
If
my
it's
house,
Bland's,
it was
I'm going
like-
to be so
I
upset.
put
I
2 as
consider
Traveler.
both them the same.
I,
No
Both
way.
high
Number
end.
2?
yeah.
They're both
Okay.
good.
I put 2
solid
as
bottles.
Traveler.
They're both the same price point. Same.
But I think this is Elmer T. Lee.
So do we have a consensus on number 3 as
As number 3, I think everybody agrees
the winner.
to be is the winner. Does everybody
is
have
the
number
best?
3 as their number
Everybody
1?
has number
The
3
majority?
as number 1.
See, I'm off. I like that.
What do
You
you like?
which one?
Number 4?
Well, that's number 2. I mean, that's what I have as number 2.
I have
I have
that.
that
Let's
as
say
my
number 4 is
second.
Travelers.
I just
That's
figured
what I
this is. I figured this is like a blend.
And
This is
number
a base.
5.
I was thinking this was a Taylor, but I'm not positive.
I'm gonna put number 5 as Taylor.
Oh, man.
Are you?
It's all across the board.
I put 5 as Blanton's.
You and I are very close on
I
it.
did
yeah.
too.
So I got Benchmark, Elmer, Blanton's, Travelers, Taylor.
All right. Well,
Let's go.
wife.
Yeah.
Let's see what number one.
She's busy. She's watching.
Oh, she's doing the dishes. Sorry. Hopefully, there's no
He
reflection.
got the right number. He got the right number for that question.
I am number one.
I want to know what was the least favorite of people's.
2.
What?
Number two.
Number 2.
Like the least
No,
favorite.
I
of
actually I
everyone's.
like number 2.
Least favorite was number
Like
one
the
for me.
floral?
What? 1 or 2?
Okay.
1 and 2, I thought.
1 and 2.
So
it was,
there's no consensus.
it was a
No,
coin
not
Yeah.
any. Nobody's
But
really close.
What do you want? Let's go from worst. You want to go from worst to best?
Yeah.
I think.
I think yeah.
Well, but
that's
we
what
don't have a consensus.
We don't have
on
a
worst.
consensus. So no. So just go with number. Tell us
Start
what
number 1.
is.
Number one.
Yeah, the first one here.
Okay. So number. You don't get
Camera. Number one was on what bottle?
What?
Wow.
I told you. I was right.
Wow.
Julie.
So,
I know my Elmer.
Well, and I don't have that,
Hold
so
on.
that makes sense.
okay.
Yep, that was so that finished last place for me, which
Which it makes sense because it's only a $40 bottle. So.
yep, and I'm not a fan of it. My wife liked
Thank
it.
you. I like it too. It was that bad. It was.
It wasn't
Yeah, I-
bad. You know what was bad? Number 2.
Yeah. Number 2.
Number 2 was horrible.
I also agree. I do not like 2.
Number 2 was horrible.
What's
Benchmark.
Give it to me.
No,
it's Traveler.
It's Traveler.
Oh my gosh. The worst.
Hey, so we're trading 4 bottles for the special reserve,
Oh,
right,
look
Waller?
at that. Yeah.
I still
He still
sucks,
likes it.
but I like it.
You did not.
That
You did
had to-
Lance.
Right
But
on.
what's interesting is
Out
that
of
had
what's
the
out
most
here.
different nose, and that makes sense because that's a blend.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
it
just
is.
couldn't. I thought it was a weeded
It's
Nashville, but it's a Canadian.
It's a rye, too.
Well, it's Canadian.
But so far I'm right.
Because when you
The
go
what?
into
On my
the liquor store, it's
guesses.
in the rye section.
well, it's a
Even though
As
they-
much
they
as I
don't
hate
put
to
it
put
in-
Traveler down
Number
there,
three.
it didn't finish last.
Bevmo's in the rye section.
Okay.
all right.
Number 3,
What do you guys think?
Blanton's.
Blanton's.
E.H. Taylor. Number
I-
3
It's
is
Blanton's.
I have Blanton. No wait, number
I have
three.
E.H. Taylor
Yeah, you have
single
Taylor.
barrel.
3.
Taylor. Sorry, it's Taylor.
Everyone agrees, Taylor?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Pretty
so
much.
Jay, did you not agree?
I
Oh,
agree
Jay,
completely.
that's his favorite
No,
bottle.
that's my
That
favorite.
was really good.
So it better be around
Yeah, I
Did
consider,
you sneak,
Blanton's
sneak
and
one of
Taylor
that?
close.
close. Yeah.
Did you like that?
I did. I like the
That's
Taylor,
fantastic.
So that finished number one for most of us, by the
Yeah.
way.
including the non-whiskey person.
Hey, Hunter.
So number 4 is Benchmark.
So I have number 4 as benchmark.
I had mine as Traveler.
Is it benchmark?
It has to be
Benchmark.
Benchmark.
Dude, I got
It's
100%.
Benchmark, yeah.
Look at that.
Weird.
Weird.
Insider trading.
But I finished it's number 4 on the list, but this is number 2
And
for me.
5 is Blanton's, and that's the only one I finished.
5 is Blanton's. That came in 3rd place for me.
You could have the rest of mine. This was.
That came
I
in
did
second
Not
for
like
me.
it.
So it was Elmer,
So who?
Travelers, EH, Benchmark, and Blanton's.
So we can say first place was Taylor.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So we'll go this way
So look at my
to this way.
Blanton's
Forget
and
what
my
these say
Taylor,
right
which
now.
I consider the same. I was reversed on them.
So my number
Taylor
two,
had a
was
benchmark
1.
in
my number 2 was
I had
Blanton's.
No, I had Benchmark as the first.
I had Blanton's
and
as number
Travelers,
3.
but it was
What did you have Blanton's as?
What number
Number
was Blanton's?
Number 5.
I had it at 3rd.
I had it at 3rd. What did you have Blanton's at?
third.
3rd.
I had second.
Second, 3rd. So that's
So the
roughly.
middle
So
road.
it's between
there.
2 and 3.
Yeah. And benchmark was 2nd for people.
4?
First for me.
Was it 4?
Which one was
First
was
for you,
unusual.
2nd for me.
First for me.
I like it because it was different.
Benchmark was number 4.
Yeah, so it was 2nd.
Is that
for
number
me.
2?
No, 4. Benchmark was 4.
He's lost. You lost.
Elmer, Travelers, EH, Benchmark, Blanton's. That's the actual.
Okay, because that's not my. That one and that one are wrong.
Benchmark was number 4 on the tasting.
Okay.
And then what'd you place it at on yours?
I priced that as either 3rd or 4th. It was between 1
Oh, and you had it at what?
I had it at 2nd.
Me too.
Which year was
George,
this?
what'd you have it at?
Benchmark?
Yeah.
Number 1.
Number 1. And then, Michael, what'd you have benchmark at?
Number 3.
1.
3-1. So that's actually going to go
So
number 2.
Elmer's
Right.
got to move.
Elmer's got to move.
So single barrel.
Yep.
So these are the same mash bill. This is $20. That's $70.
Yes. And then beat out the
Fancy
$70.
bottle.
Yep. So then we have Traveler and Elmer T. Lee. What'd you guys put Traveler at?
Traveler was what number?
5th.
No,
Traveler was number 2.
I put it last.
I put it last.
Last.
Yeah. Traveler, Elmer, Benchmark.
So everybody put it last.
Okay, so first place, Taylor.
Taylor.
Single barrel.
Yeah.
Second place, $15, 16, whatever.
Well,
20.
single barrel
Wait,
is
how did
usually
that
like
get second
20.
place?
$20.
Because we majority had it in
Majority rules.
second place. And then
I had that last.
yeah, and then
It's an average. We average it out.
Blanton's, and then
Elmer?
these should be swapped. But Elmer T. Lee and Traveler.
No, everybody thought that was gross, but you. Like, we all said this one is gross when we tasted it.
Yep.
Traveler?
Traveler
was number
yeah,
2.
You guys did say that. I didn't.
You're the only one that was like,
I was like, that's pretty good.
because you thought it was Traveler and you just wanted to, you know.
I kept going back to it.
Do you want me to,
It's
you want me
the
to pour my
Canadian-
Travelers into your glass?
So
So you can get a
It's the
little more.
Canadian whiskey that's throwing it off because it's not
I
a
kept trying the
typical
Travelers to see if I
right,
could like it.
Buffalo
and I didn't.
Trace
I couldn't like
profile.
Yeah.
I thought it was a weeded mash bill, so I was thinking Elmer.
I
But
thought
it's-
number 2 was Elmer also. Because I never had
And
any
number
nose
4
like
was.
And you have 5 bottles of
that. And I've got
Traveler.
I opened the first bottle, I'm like, this is
Benchmark
not
is
very
so
good.
Yeah.
Benchmark is
And,
outstanding.
I mean, I threw
That's
Benchmark in
number
there for the
Taylor
same
doesn't
reason.
taste like my Taylor. I'm not sure
That's a
why.
single barrel. You have small
Small
batch.
match.
Okay, that's why.
So that's the difference.
Which one do you like
Okay.
better?
Small batch.
Okay.
So the
Alright,
Taylor
well,
was a single barrel.
But mine's,
those are-
mine's
That's a fresh crack, so that's today.
That's
We
like
opened that
four.
today.
Mine's like
That's the
8
order.
years old.
But when we were up at our house, Jay was. He was.
I didn't
he
want
was-
to taste anything else.
He
I'll
had
just,
the nickel on
regular-
that, and it was like.
I'll just stay
So
on
my
that.
small
I don't
batch is
care.
like
Just the regular
2015.
No. The
It's-
regular
well, they're all-
would be
they are.
small batch.
Okay, so this is single
That's,
barrel.
that's the up. That's the
I've
upgrade.
never had this.
Yeah,
single
that's the upgrade.
Okay. Well, the Blantons and this scored highest on my.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Blanton's good for you?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
Is that the
Mine
hater
too.
you were talking about?
Nope, mine too.
the what?
No, No, the hater is this one.
That's the one you were
this is
hoping
what-
would score
yeah.
the best and score the worst.
I wanted to throw Benchmark in there too, kind of for the same reason, just to prove people love Benchmark.
Yeah.
I want to throw it in there for the price point purposes for that, but this was for the haters. But
Do you have your old granddad right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to try that together. Just to see which one's worse.
Wait, hold on. You want to mix them? 'Cause
No,
that
I
would
wanna
make
s-
that would make it better.
It probably would.
You want the
make
114 or the
Get the
bottom of the bar?
114. Do we want to end
114.
this?
The gross one.
No, I want this on camera.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to
Head to
watch
head.
me gag. Yeah, that's what it is.
The
So
114
the
is
Elmer's
awesome.
number 1, and I'm out of it.
You can try mine.
Here,
So
I'm on
my
a-
wife almost bought this for me yesterday. She was at a liquor store in Spokane. It was $199.
No, it's a $40 bottle.
$40. I'm
For
like,
what?
For the Elmer.
Elmer.
Oh yeah.
I go
Why is it?
$200. I go no.
Who had it at that price?
Look, I've seen
A
two
liquor
liquor
store.
stores. and
So to be
gas
so
station
to be
liquor
fair,
stores.
all these you can buy here in North
Oh, gas
Idaho.
station liquor store. Yeah.
This one's a lot harder to find. I did not buy that bottle in Idaho. That was a Washington buy. Not at stupid Washington prices, but still.
Anybody else? No?
No, thank you.
No, thank
Oh, I
you.
love it.
114 is Old Granddad 114 is
I
fantastic.
had that before
by
I
the way.
showed up tonight.
Oh,
And this is always a staple for Jay. He always.
Jay doesn't
bashes-
like it. So what are you
he's always
comparing it
bashing
to?
114.
to Traveler.
He's comparing it to Travel.
Let's see which one's worse.
Well, this is going to be way higher octane. I mean, 114
One's
should
cinnamon
be
and
better.
one's a Canadian whiskey.
True, true.
So you got.
But still, I mean, you don't like them, so
Now, why did we add Eagle Rare into this?
why didn't we?
Yeah.
Because we just did it.
They might throw out.
We did
Because
a
we
10-year
just
last
did a
time.
10-year tasting
Okay.
this last time. If we didn't, I probably would have.
I hate it. it so much.
I also thought about putting special
Get rid of
reserve
it.
in there,
Split it out.
but we always put special reserve in.
I don't know.
So
Traveler's
I
better.
thought that
Traveler's
EH,
better. All right, yes.
I thought the EH was number one for me,
Yeah.
and that's my favorite go-to bottle.
Oh yeah.
But not, I've never had that one.
The single barrel.
Yeah, I've only had the regular run-of-the-mill stuff.
Hey, there's a lot of people over on Instagram. All right, well, hope you guys like
The
that.
small batch or
The small batch, yeah.
Yeah. This is fantastic.
We'll end it. Just keep a couple quick things. We are planning a bottle kill event at where?
At Box Drop, North Idaho.
Box Drop, North Idaho again. So watch out for that date. It'll be on a Friday for sure. We'll get that date locked down. Whiskey Barrel Weekend is coming up, October 4th and 5th. October 5th at 5:30 is the main event. If you go over to our Facebook page, we have a contest going on to give away a free ticket for that. Look at the featured post and get entered for that. Other than that, go buy a whole ton of merch and support the channel. And I'll go hit the end button. Say bye.
See you guys.
See you guys.
Cheers.